Hey guys, welcome to Throwback Thursday. I hope you're all having a great day. It was a great day for me. Got all kinds of playing with all kinds of doggos and got my workout done and blah blah blah. It was a great day. Great day. Um, Decided to wear my throwback Adidas shirt. I had one like this in junior high, uh, like 1990, 91-ish junior high. Um, no, it was later than that, wasn't it? No, about 91, 92. You know, Adidas throw. Anyway, doesn't matter. Old school shirt for an old school fragrance. Now, I should have rocked an Adidas fragrance, but I was in more the mood for this for whatever reason. Uh, Mackie for Men by Bob Mackie. Not exactly setting the world on fire, but not a bad scent itself, and I'll get into that. Um, Aromatic Fougere released in 1992. Fresh, spicy, woody, powdery, citrus, aromatic, violet, warm, spicy, mossy, earthy, green are the accords. Top notes are lavender, grapefruit, lime, basil, nutmeg, orange, bergamot. Mid is violet, geranium, lily of the valley. Base is sandalwood, oak moss, patchouli, musk, amber, and cedar. I first spray this on, I get a slightly sour kind of citrus. That would be the grapefruit and lime combo, with a hint of the nutmeg spice. And the nutmeg spice, it isn't a spicy scent, but it's giving it just a little bit of something, something. You know what I mean? It's in the background, but you do smell it. Same as there's a slight sweetness into this one, but not a modern sweetness. It's an old school sweetness, uh, where again it's in the background, just kind of giving it a different flair. So yeah, and that's kind of the top for a little 15 minutes or so. That's kind of what you get. But then this nice, clean florals, but not soapy. It's not so. It does get a little soapy towards the dry down, the far dry down, but it's not a soapy scent. It's just a clean scent. Uh, and the florals you're getting mostly lavender. You do pick up a little bit of the violet, and it's green. The scent is green, of course. Um, you're picking up. I pick up on the green side, although there's none mentioned. Kind of an oak moss slash vetiver kind of vibe. Very light vetiver, very grassy vetiver, but mostly the oak moss and a green like patchouli, woody patchouli. So it's nice like that. Um, and like I said, the base is a very typical masculine late 80s vibe to it. Musk, wood, moss, patchouli. Very nice, very nice. Uh, Very classic in the base, especially is where it really becomes that fougere, because throughout the first few hours of this scent, I wouldn't really classify it as a fougere, more as a aromatic citrus floral scent, really. Um, but it does, like I said, eventually turn into that. Not a classic fougere because it keeps that floral kind of vibe to it, and but it's got some fougere qualities to it, absolutely. Um, because it is classified as an aromatic fougere, by the way, 1992. I don't know if I said that. Um, so that's kind of the scent. So really, what do I get? Well, it smells like a cross between an 80s citrus aromatic fougere and a 90s kind of fresh, slightly sweet green scent. Think, you know, green Irish tweedishness. I'm just giving these like, cool water. It doesn't smell like any of them. Just that kind of fresh green, slightly aquatic kind of vibe to it with the freshness. Um, and its release date makes sense for that because it was just at the start of the 90s. So a lot of stuff in fashion, including scents, still had one foot in the 80s while slowly moving forward. And this is right at the start of it, right? So you still got that 80s fougere, masculine kind of vibe, but you're starting to get a little bit more fresh, a little bit more aquatic. So it's not an aquatic scent, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying fresh, clean, slightly sweeter than your normal stuff coming out, right? So it's kind of a cross between the 80s and the 90s. It's right there on that cusp. And it's a nice mashup, actually. It's not bad at all. I really do like it. It's so basically at the end of the day, it's heavy on the citrus at first. The citruses, a slight, very slight sweet kind of vibe, the slight nutmeg spice, mostly green woods and floral. So it's really what it is. And then they get the dry down, you get moss and musk and stuff like that, like I said. But yeah, that's the scent at the end of the day. Not a bad scent at all. Very wearable for me anyway today. I had no problems wearing it. So got a little bit on my hand. It gets compared to Eternity a lot, and I can see that there are aspects to it in Eternity, especially the citrus and the lavender. But other than that, I'd say they're not that comparable. It's they'd be cousins, but like second cousins, twice removed, if you know what I mean. So yeah, performance not bad. 7 hours. 2 hours, projection about an arm's length out there, about an hour. Takes about an hour, slowly comes in, gives you a nice bubble, a couple feet for about 4 hours or so, a little less, give or take. And then it's an hour, it's a nice skin scent. Then it's an hour, it's a pretty light skin scent. You could reapply after 6, I would. But it does last about 7 hours. So, not bad. Now, I usually give a story or something, or try to with these throwbacks, because a lot of time I have memories with them. And I really, no story. I just remember wearing a lot, as you can see. And I got this in 99, 98, 99. So, I mean, I did wear it a lot. Later on, I didn't, wore it a lot in the early 2000s. Because I didn't have a lot of fragrances then. I think I mean I have talked about it before. I went through a pretty rough batch there in the mid 2000s, and where I was depressed, poor, super fat, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. And I just wore this one a lot because it was one of the ones I only had. So it holds a special place in my heart for that. I really do. I might appreciate it more than a lot of you guys would. So take that with a grain of salt. If you smell it, you don't like it. Just remember, a lot of fragrance reviews in general, mine anyway, are coming from a place of nostalgia. So I might like it more than you, but I do think if you like citrusy, fresh, fougere-esque kind of scents, you're probably going to like this one. So it's not bad at all. And it doesn't really smell, does it smell modern? No. Does it smell dated? No. It just smells like you're wearing a cologne at the end of the day. And that's really all that matters. Compliment factor, I didn't get any today. I didn't go anywhere, honestly. It's a little stormy out, so I just kind of stayed home. But it's gotten me compliments in the past. It's not a compliment king or anything. It's like, oh my God, what are you wearing? I love it. And nobody's ever been like, oh my God, that stinks. Most of them are just, these standard, oh, that's nice. It smells good. You smell good today. Well, thank you. So, yeah. All right, guys. Happy Throwback Thursday. Peace, love. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Be good to animals. Be good to everything. You'll come pay you back in full. It will. All right, guys.